it's Miss Lela. Thanks so much for tuning in today. I am sharing with you a couple of upcycle ideas that I have. I have this shirt. It's really cute. I got it last year, but I don't like how it falls off of my shoulder. So I don't want to lose the thought of not being able to wear it. My plan is to take the sleeves off and I'll close up this shoulder portion some type of way. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it yet, but I do want to use these cute sleeves. And what I'm thinking about doing is placing the sleeves onto this shirt, but I have to figure out how I'm going to do that. This little vintage type of shirt, it says she's got mad hustle and dope soul. So I thought this would be cute with this as a sleeve on it. I just have to figure it out. I'm not sure how to do it yet, but I think those two will go together quite well. What do you think? Keep watching. To start off, I am going to be using my 60mm rotary cutter and also my scissors, large scale scissors here, and also I'm going to use my quilting ruler, and that will help me to get a gauge on how I want to cut things out. I will start off by, let me move my actual mat over so that we can reach things. Over out the way for a minute. What I'm going to do is start off by just cutting down right down the size of my t-shirt here, because the shirt is a little larger than I want. I'm going to make it as small as possible by cutting right along here without losing the words on my shirt. Right along both sides. I'm going to try that. Let's see where I go from there. So let's start with that portion. Laying that down. Keeping it even a little bit with my actual mat. It's going to go off the mat a bit because it's longer than the mat. And this actual table, although it has grids, it's not a cutting table at all. So I'm going to go here, and I'm not trying to be real precise because I probably won't even keep half of this portion. All I really want is this middle section. I got to make sure I don't cut too much off. I'll cut a little bit, and if I need to come back, I'll cut more later. So let's go over by the sleeve section. I am going to cut that, and then I'll try it on and see how that works out. I like to cut it on camera, but I don't think I can reach around the camera enough. Let's see here. All right. So I got these two parts out. So this shows how it fits around the front and the back. I could just add the fabric onto the sides and let it flow out, and I would wear it like that. I think that's what I'll do, because after I started cutting, I decided I didn't want those sleeves at all. I have another t-shirt that I'm going to try to save the sleeves and use. I might be able to use those sleeves for something else too, but I'm thinking that if I can put this portion of the shirt under, go ahead and sew that together, and I'd like to see how that would turn out. So let's check it out. My idea here is I've already folded the two sides together, and my idea Well, I have the sleeves matched up here together. So cut once and leaving about this much here. So I'm going to cut starting up here from the neck seam, the arm seam here, all the way down there. And then I'll have this middle section. I'll have enough fabric if I need to add fabric to the bottom of the shirt if it's too short for my liking. Let's just lay it out like that. It's about even. Make sure everything's flat under. Move that over. All right. That is where this will come in handy. I don't want to cut too much of that off. So let's go right about here. It's not lined up. Leave that much of the arm, a little more arm. Right around there, and I have this much open, which is kind of what I want. I use my handy little weights. I don't have anything else in front of me to hold down the ruler. Okay, that was a smooth cut. And I have this much remaining, which is really good. Because if I don't need it down here, I definitely can think of something else to do with this. I got another idea. Yes. Just thought of a great idea that I want to do. So I'm going to hold these over here. And let's see what we got. So I'll have the front and back to go here. That'll be plenty. That will be plenty. And I know that I liked it. I think this is going to be the perfect amount of space here because I wanted it to go at least down here, and it's matching right across there. So let's go to the sewing machine. So I'm going to sew right sides together. I'm going to go back in and turn over. Sew right sides together and sew right down that seam. I'll be back. So I have pinned right sides together down the front of my pieces. Let me try to let them up for you like this to let you see. This would be the front. And I just took just the front two pieces that I cut. I could have left the back together. Just know that, but anyway, I didn't. These are the front two pieces, and I pinned them straight down from the neckline up. Let me show you the front. And I want to look at the front to see if I have it pinned up to the top as much as I need to. So this is how I check out my pinning. That's going to be really cute. So I have it from up here at the shoulder seams so that when I sew the other parts together, my idea is that they will lay down something like this. Let's see here. This is kind of my idea for the finished product as far as the front would look. And then if I like, I can cut this part from here if I want to. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but this is how I have it pinned right down the sides. I'm going to sew right along the side here. That is what I'm going to do to get started, and then I'll come back and show you where I am. Here is the result of us sewing up the shirt. Cute little sleeves. This is the idea I had. So it came together. Very nice. Now I'm going to go and cut the bottoms off of the t-shirt because I tried it on and I do like this length right here. I can clean up all these threads and clean up the inside. I will serge the inside to clean that up nice and neat. If I didn't have a serger, I just would have done a quick little zigzag. But I did a quick stitch just to see if I was going to like the outcome, and I do. So I'm just lining up my shirt. It's not going to be perfect at all. I'm going to leave a little bit extra at the bottom on both sides. Just a little bit, maybe 1/4 of an inch. Not even that much. I'm going to line it right up to the shirt because I'm just going to stretch it out. Save this for another project. I'm always saving something, and then I get back to my bag of scraps and wonder what did I save them for. But they're good to have. Hey, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel because I love for my page to grow, for my YouTube channel to grow. And whenever you like and subscribe, and especially when you comment, that really helps the algorithm. It helps YouTube to know that you're interested. Same with my Facebook page and Instagram. That's why you'll see me liking and subscribing and commenting on many different folks' pages in Instagram and YouTube channels, because I love to see small businesses grow. And it'd be nice if mine can grow. Let me shake this out. And look how cute that is. That's cute. So I'm just going to take this and just kind of stretch the fabric. This is not cotton, so it's not going to do like a regular cotton shirt. This is polyester fabric. See, it tells you here. Some 100% polyester. And this is like a vinyl kind of design on there, but I think it's cute. I'm going to grab my scissors and I will cut this neckline off. Just at the neckline. Make sure there's no fabric bunched under there. The rest I can do with this. I'm already off the mark, so now I gotta fix that back up. Make it neat. Show you how I'll make that neat. Didn't do a good job there, so let me fix that. I'll just take it and try to stretch it a little bit. Even though it's not cotton, it may not stretch well.